What's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Hope you all are having a great day so far today. Um, so I don't know if y'all noticed, but I had went out, right? I was in the jewelry store. I was just walking around, and I was thinking, I said, I should get me a new ring. So I saw this ring. I saw a ring that was smaller than this one. It was smaller before I seen this one. It was a smaller ring, similar to this, and it was nice. It was just small, and I was like, do I want a smaller one? But then I seen the lady showed me this one. I said, damn, I like this. Like this one, it just reminds me of a very like old school style. So I just had to get this, and I fucking love it. I don't know what drew me to it, but it just gave me very old school feel, and I was like, yeah, I gotta get that ring. But I love it. I rocks with this one. Um, so yeah, getting into this episode of GH. Let's get down to the nitty gritty here. This little Quartermaine soiree. I will never get used to Carly being at the Quartermaine mansion for any type of event, for any type of purpose. I will never get used to it because she had such a disdain for the Quartermaines over the years, and they had a disdain for her. And she never said anything really nice about that family. She used to talk about that family like they were the devil themselves. And so to see her in their living room and walking around their home, breaking bread with them. Don't get me wrong, Carly was invited to Thanksgiving, and she does have a bunch of reasons to be there. I mean, her son lives there, her grandson lives there, her new man lives there, her friend lives there. So it makes sense for her to be there. I get that. You know what I'm saying? For me, I will never get used to her being there. You know what I'm saying? But what irritated me was, where the hell is Monica? What pissed me off was, here we have Thanksgiving. We got all these people walking around Monica's house, right? And no sign of the owner anywhere in sight. The owner of the mansion is not there. I'm like, where's Monica? No mention. I think Ned said something about her, like, oh, she's going to love this or something. But they never really mentioned where she was. Like, did she go visit Tracy? Is she on vacation? Is she stuck at work? Will she be there later? No mention. I don't like when the writers do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's such a huge misstep to me because a legend such as Leslie Charlton, a legendary character such as Monica should be mentioned in some form or fashion. It doesn't take but 5 seconds to mention her name and her whereabouts. And I just found that to be jacked up. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I felt like that was messed up, not to mention her. Um, but Olivia was tripping. Like, she really thought they were gonna have a traditional Thanksgiving. I'm like, ma'am, call the damn Pizza Hut and get y'all some pizzas, get y'all a couple pies. Cause what are you doing, ma'am? Like, she don't order a turkey from some French company or whatever, organic, whatever the hell company that is, and she didn't bother to look up the name because the name was in French. She didn't bother to look it up to know what that meant in what that meant in English, what the French name meant in English. She didn't bother to look that shit up, and I'm like, are you nuts? So she was pissed when the guy delivered a live turkey because that's what the name in French meant, turkey alive. Michael had to tell her, and she was pissed. And she called one of the chefs at the Metro Court, like, oh, I need y'all help to like prepare this turkey, get this turkey, ready and stuff like that. And the chefs at the Metro Court said, hell no. And she offered them triple their salary, like triple the money to, come do this. And they still said no. I can't say I blame them. It's Thanksgiving, you know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure the restaurant is swamped. So now is not the time to try to pull your chefs to come over here to help you when they're busy at work. You know what I'm saying? You're not there. Nina's not there. So they have to do all the work. None of y'all are there. Y'all at home with y'all families. I don't blame them for saying hell no. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would have said no too. You better go prepare your own damn turkey. Miss Richie Rich. I'm just saying. Go do your own. Better roll up them sleeves and get busy. I'm just saying, like, that's how my response would be, boss or not. I don't give a good goddamn who you are. I'm gonna let you know. Like, prepare your own. There you go. Happy Thanksgiving, Happy New Year, Happy 4th of July, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Happy. Um, so Ned and Monica, Ned and Monica. See, I got Monica on the brain. Ned and Michael was going to prepare the turkey and stuff like that. Leo done got all sensitive about the turkey. And I felt like that was a cute scene between him and that turkey, though. I'm not even going to lie. But he done got all sensitive about it because he don't want the turkey to be killed. So he done set the turkey free. Now the turkey is wandering all around the mansion, tearing up stuff, breaking up shit. I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. And Olivia sitting there talking about, oh, what are we going to do? Everybody said, shit, call Luigi's. Call the damn pizza place. You know what I'm saying? That's what you should have did in the beginning, trying to be Mrs. Doubtfire. And it backfired. You know what I'm saying? Call the damn pizza place, get y'all a few pizza pies, and call it a night. Please and thank you. So I'm glad, that's what they did. And, the pizza arrived. And, they all were going to sing the Quartermaine song, the traditional song and stuff like that. It's just weird seeing the Quartermaine family right now because I miss the Quartermaines of the past. Every time they do these Thanksgiving episodes, I miss the Quartermaines of the past. I love that we at least have Ned. You know what I'm saying? At least we still got him. But it's just so many Quartermaines missing. You know what I'm saying? From this soiree. And it just irritates me sometimes. I'm like, damn. Don't get me wrong. Some are missing because they real life passed away. But the ones that are still here, I feel like Frank Valentini, whoever, need to make some type of deal to get them here in some form or fashion. Like some type of FaceTime video, audio phone call, you know what I'm saying? Split screen where you can see them in London or something having a phone call with the family. Something. You know what I'm saying? Just figure it out. Get it done. Try to get Sky. Try to get somebody. Try to get Tracy. Get somebody. Damn. So, of course, Carly is still thinking about Jason. It's been a year since he's been gone, and it's been a year since Drew came back. And she felt like she never would have got, she didn't think that she would get through the year without Jason, but Drew was like, you did. I mean, Carly went through 5 years without Jason, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see how she felt like she couldn't go a year without him when you went 5 without him before. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jason don't define you. And that's the thing. For many years, I felt like Jason, Sonny, the mob, the Metro Court, all of that shit defined her. So now that she got this new lease on life and you're doing your own thing now, you don't have those people and those things that define you anymore. You're defining your own damn self. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to. You can't look to things and people to define who you are. You just can't. Absolutely not. You gotta find your identity outside the normal shit that you deal with every day. You know what I'm saying? Who are you outside of that persona? Outside of the work that you do? You know what I'm saying? You can't let people and things be your everything. You can't. No. You gotta have your own identity. Otherwise, they will become your identity. Absolutely not. Change that narrative right there. And that's not just me talking about Carly. That's me talking about, if it applies to you, if it applies to whoever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's just me, speaking a word real quick. I got to do it. That's just what it is. So they started talking about, trying to find Willow's biological parents and whatnot. And so anyway, moving on from that. I am so freaking happy that Chase was, trying to confront BLQ about this nonsense because he kept dropping innuendos. Like, he came in, bringing her some wine. He was like, you got something for me? And so she gave him a kiss and stuff like that. He said, that's it? She was like, oh, you need to get your mind out the gutter. Sweetheart, he's not trying to get in your drawers right now. That's not what he meant. And obviously she wasn't picking up the subtle hints of what he meant by, do you have something to tell me? You know what I'm saying? He kept dropping subtle hints about it because he was talking about how he missed his career and, he was hoping to get a second chance with the PCPD. And BLQ was like, oh, I want what you want. He said, really? You want what I want? And that, I think, infuriated him on the inside because how the hell you gonna want what he want? But Dante been asking your ass to write a letter that can get him back what he want, and you haven't done that. You've refused to do it. You haven't responded to the emails. You haven't wrote the damn letter. So now he know you lying. When he was gonna confront her, that's when Leo interrupted about the damn turkey. So he finally got a chance to confront her ass. And to let her know, like, why are you lying to me? Like, why you didn't respond to the letter? Why you didn't write the letter? That could help get my job back. I don't blame him. I would have been pissed too. She knows how much she loves being a cop. And I felt like it was so selfish of her. You know what I mean? Like, all she cared about was her wants and needs and not his. And that's the downfall of any relationship. Is when you're in a relationship, it's not just about you anymore. It's not just you. It's the person that you're with. You know what I'm saying? It's not about just your wants and needs. The person you're with has wants and needs as well. And you have to attend to those too. The same way you expect your partner to attend to your wants and needs. It goes both ways. And that's why I feel like she's selfish. Because Chase, he did the selfless thing by even, stepping on stage singing and doing what she needed him to do to get her songs back. He catered to her wants and needs. Her wants and needs was to get her damn song back from Link, her music. And he helped her with that. He's still helping her. You know what I'm saying? But when it came down to what he needed and wanted, she couldn't return the favor. That's not good for a relationship. It's not. It's going to be the downfall of any relationship. If you don't cater to each other's wants and needs, it's not going to work. So I can't wait for him to blast her ass because she deserved it. She definitely deserved it because she was foul. So anyway, moving on from that. So Sonny's at the penthouse and whatnot. You know, him and Nina are having a little Thanksgiving dinner of their own. And, you know, she was like, I know you miss your kids and stuff, you know, miss being with your family and the house and all that stuff. And Sonny was like, listen, this is my home. I believe him when he said the penthouse is his home. I believe him because the only reason Sonny bought that house on Greystone Manor, the big house that he gave to Carly, only reason he bought that in 2005 was because of the kids. That's what he initially bought it for. He wanted them to have a big yard, you know what I'm saying, somewhere to play and run around, and they couldn't do that at the penthouse. That's why he bought it. I do believe over the years as the kids got older, he did grow attached to the house himself. But the penthouse was always Sonny's house. That was always his first love of a home, you know, was that penthouse. So I do believe him when he said he is home. I definitely believe that. I think he loved that penthouse probably more than he loved the big house. Even though he did grow attached to the big house, I think the penthouse suits him better, you know. I do miss him being in the old house, though. I miss that. But, you know, penthouse, big house, either way, you rich as fuck. So either way, you're very wealthy. So he had a gift for Nina, this little box or whatever like that. This goof troop, she looking at the box. I could see it on her face. This heifer probably thought that shit was a ring. I said, no, ma'am, calm down. It's not what you think it is. She opened it, and it was some beautiful ass diamond earrings. I said, oh, that's some rich shit right there. Because them earrings look like it cost about 100 of these. I'm just saying, like, damn, them earrings. Well, I ain't gonna say 100 of these. This shit look like it costs about 1 million of these. Them earrings look flawless. I said, damn, woman, he must love your ass to drop some serious money on that shit. But you know, money ain't a thing to Sonny. I done seen Sonny drop some serious Jews on some women, so that ain't shit to him. But they were hosting their own little Thanksgiving dinner. You know, they had Sasha and Gladys come over. They had Dante and Sam come over. Gladys was not happy to see Alexis. She was pissed because Alexis put that in the article about Esme being the hook killer, and she felt like, oh, you messed up the PCPD's lead because you could have let the killer get away by publishing that. I'm like, Gladys, calm your little self down. Calm down. Relax. Like, go work somebody else's nerve. I was actually surprised to see Alexis at Sonny's for Thanksgiving. I was shocked because I don't recall ever seeing her at Sonny's for Thanksgiving. Even when he had the old house, I don't recall ever seeing her there. So I was shocked to see Alexis there. I said, oh, you dining with the Corinthos all of a sudden now? Okay. And of course, you know, Sam and Dante were talking about Cody. And Dante wanted to know, like, since when did you stop thinking Cody was a good dude? I mean, Dante, if you knew your woman and you picked up on it, she didn't really fuck with Cody the first time she met him. She felt something was off about him. The first day, Sam knew something wasn't right with that boy. And she started talking about how he don't like questions and how he don't like the fact that she's investigating the diamond, the necklace. And Dante just ignored it and pretty much chalked it up to, oh, well, that necklace could be his inheritance or whatever because he came from nothing. She was like, yeah, maybe. But he's not a very, you know, he's a sketchy person. Like, he don't like questions, people asking him stuff. Plus, he has a juvenile record that's been sealed. And Dante brushed that off, too. He was like, well, shit, we both did some stuff in the past that got us sent to that camp. So he didn't think it was a big deal. I don't understand why Sam is beating around the bush. Why not just tell him that Cody alluded to the fact that Dante's not squeaky clean? And that he did something in the past. Why not just ask Dante flat out, like, what did you and Cody do in the past? That he has a juvenile record and that is sealed. Like, what did you do? I would just flat out ask him. And if he gave you some bullshit answer and you still feel the need to investigate this, I don't blame Sam if she wanted to continue investigating what was in that record. Like, what's in those records. Because Dante is her man now, and he does live with her and her kids. She has a right to know, like, what are you hiding so that way it don't bite you in the ass. You know what I'm saying? Because what could bite him in the ass might bite her and her kids in the ass. So I don't blame her. She has a right to know. because she feels like whatever Cody did back then could come back now, and she don't want Dante in the mix of that. You know what I'm saying? I don't blame her. Not at all. I don't blame her, because you want to be ready. You know what I mean? Like, you want to, you want to be ready and stay ready, so you ain't got to get ready. So I can't blame Sam on that one. I would want to know too. Like, what the hell y'all did back in the day, so I know. So I know what I'm dealing with, just in case some feds or whoever, a dangerous person come knocking at my door looking for your ass. I just want to know, because you never know with Cody crazy self. I felt bad for Sasha, because I know the holiday season is not good for her. You know what I mean? All she could think about is Brando and Liam and how her and Brando got married last year. You know what I mean? Like, I know that's hard for her. So thank God Sonny and everybody was there for her to let her know, like, listen, you got family. We here, for you to lean on, support. So I thought that was pretty dope. Gladys' little treacherous ass gonna sit here and go in the hallway, and she gonna call Miss Wu or whoever to get into that poker game. I said, here she go with her bullshit. Here she go. Because she did sit around and they were talking and reminiscing about how her and Mike and Brando spent the, holidays in the casinos and stuff, and she figured Brando didn't like it too much. Which I would want to spend Thanksgiving in a casino. I'm just saying. I mean, I did spend my birthday at Mohegan Sun when I was a little kid, because my great aunt, she took me up there and stuff because she liked to gamble, and I went to all the kids stuff. You know what I mean? Like, obviously because kids ain't allowed in the casino portion. So I went to the arcades and stuff. I had a fucking ball, but that wasn't on the holidays and that was on my birthday. That's different. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be in no casino as a child on no holiday. Like, no, that's not very, that don't impress me. Like, that don't move me. That's just me. Some people might like it. I wouldn't. I'm just saying. But Gladys is fucked up though. Like, she really gonna use this girl money to gamble. Like, you about to gamble away her whole estate, like everything. And when you lose big, and if Gladys lose big, she might have to give up all of, Sasha's estate, her liquid money. And if she loses any more, she might have to give up the shares in Deception just to cover it. Her loss. Like, and I feel like that might happen. You know what I mean? Like, Gladys, somebody need to take control of this and see what that heifer doing. So anyway, moving on from that. Deputy Mayor Ashby is starting to get on my nerves. Like, Laura was trying to handle her, trying to keep her at bay by giving her little menial tasks to do. But as soon as they got a lead on Holly, the deputy mayor was sitting right there eavesdropping, and she started texting somebody. And of course, one of Victor Goons started making his way towards the cabin that Holly at. Holly done started a fire. She done put the necklace around her little neck. So Robert, Mac, and Jordan started making their way over to the cabin and stuff like that. Robert got on the bullhorn. He tried to, tell her to get your ass out here. He was like, you ain't got nowhere to go. She was asking him, was Laura okay? He said, yeah, she all right. I mean, come on now, Holly. It's Laura. It's the queen bee. She always gonna be all right. So one of Victor's goons was in the shadows watching and stuff like that. So he sent a text to somebody because all the cops and whatnot were over there. So Jordan pretty much had enough. Like, she got sick and tired of Robert trying to get Holly to come out, and Holly wasn't coming out or whatever. Jordan got tired of it. She was like, listen, you need to bring your ass out here, because I'm not in the mood for this. It's Thanksgiving. I'm paraphrasing what she would say. But it's like, bitch, it's Thanksgiving. Get your ass out here. I ain't got all night for this. Let's go. So Holly done knocked the kerosene lamp on the damn ground, caught on fire, burst through the front door on fire, like literally just flames all over the body. I was like, Holly, what the fuck is going on with you? I was wondering, like, is that some type of stunt she pulled, or is her ass really on fire? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? And you got the necklace on? If that damn necklace burned up, Victor gonna be pissed. I don't know. Something tell me that I don't think Holly burned up, though. I feel like that people like her and Victor are crafty. They come up with plans. But I don't see how she could have came up with a plan that fast. You know what I'm saying? To get out this mess. Like, she literally came out there on fire. And Robert was just looking on in horror. Like, his lady love was sitting there on fire. Like, I get it, but she played you though. So anyway, Jordan was talking to Alexis or whatever, talking about, oh, tell me why I shouldn't arrest you. I mean, if you got to ask somebody why you shouldn't arrest them, maybe that's because you don't have anything to arrest them on. if she had something on Alexis, maybe you would have arrested her. I mean, I get where Jordan and everybody coming from, because Dante said the same thing. They don't have enough evidence on Esme as a hook killer to even put charges on her. You know what I'm saying? She's wanted for something completely different. They don't have any physical evidence that ties Esme to these hook killings. So I do feel like it was crazy of Alexis to even put Esme's name in there in the article. I'm like, why would you do that? You ain't got no proof that she's the one who did this. You know what I'm saying? Because Alexis was pissed because she felt like Jordan was giving her the runaround and she was bullshitting her. But the thing is, though, Alexis does have freedom of the press, but she need to be careful about what the hell she printing, because you don't want to put the wrong info out there and you ain't got no proof or nothing. Just saying, you might want to be careful with that next time. So anyway, that was pretty much the whole episode. Hit the comment section, let me know what you all thought, and I will see you all later. Have a great night. Peace.